first time this season, Wrexham are beaten at the Stoke Kairas in a wild game, which pivoted on a first half which was disastrous, wasn't it, really, as we started poorly, went 2 goals down and weren't able to recover from that. You can listen to Andy and Mia now if you want to on the club's YouTube channel as they head down. But yeah, Wrexham losing 3-2 to Stevenage, beg your pardon. Went down in the 13th minute. Kemp, who was absolutely superb, driving forwards, finding Roberts. His shot was squeezed away by Okonkwo, but Kemp onto the loose ball, scored, and 5 minutes later it was 2-0. Apele driving forwards, working a lovely little 1-2 in the left corner of the box of Reed, and drilling a powerful shot, which again, Okonkwo maybe should have done better with as the ball went underneath his hands, and Wrexham found themselves 2-0 down, and quite frankly, that was a perfectly reasonable reflection of play in the first half, because we really were second best, and Stevenage were very impressive. I mean, they don't let goals in away from home. I mean, they've only let in 10 now, counting our 2. But it's hard to believe they don't score goals away from home, because they've only got 4 goals to their credit on the road before today. But they moved forwards with great quality. As I said, Kemp was excellent. Their interlinking up front was terrific, and they were good value. Now Wrexham brought Mullin and Fletcher on for James and Palmer at half time, and Wrexham were much better, much higher pace, much more intensity, much more direct and aggressive, and took the game to Stevenage and asked a lot of questions of them. We pulled the goal back after an excellent save by Cooper from a Fletcher chip. Corner coming in, Rathbone off balance, hitting the shot, which looked like it might go wide. Mullin did really well to just get something on it and deflect it on target, but we were taking chances and naturally leaving gaps at the other end, and Stevenage pulled their way back. 18 minutes left, restored their 2-goal lead. Young on as a substitute, drilling it in after more good work by Kemp in the penalty area. Wrexham again made another double change. Scar and Barnett coming off. On came Marriott and Longman for his debut, and we continued to push hard and try to get somewhere. We pulled one back right at the death after Marriott had forced a good save at the keeper. Lee dinking in a corner, which Max Cleworth rose and headed home in the last minute. 7 added minutes, and Wrexham again knocked on the door. Lee was denied by a tremendous save by the on-rushing Cooper, who raced off his line and did ever so well. We had a shout for handball against Luca Piagiani, which I think was a bit optimistic in all honesty, and ultimately we just weren't able to break Stevenage down. A fighting second half performance, but we just didn't match the standards that we've consistently shown at home, and ultimately that is what did for us. Frustration, massive frustration for Wrexham, but okay, as the song that says, you can hear in the background, it's not over. There's a long way for this season to roll. Our first home defeat of the season for Wrexham. We go again on Saturday at Crawley with a final score of Wrexham 2, Stevenage 3. We've been Mark Griffiths, Andy Morrell and Mia Roberts from Wrexham AFC.